Hi, my name is Sarah, and this is what I spent on books in the month of January. So starting off for this month, I had a carryover from December that was $15.30, which added to my $20 for the month of January, gave me $35.30 to spend. For Christmas, I also received a $50 gift card to Barnes & Noble. That was a Christmas gift from my parents. So that is also featured in this video. However, that does not come from my total because it is a gift, but I will show what I purchased with that gift card. So first things first, my book of the month was Reckless Girls by Rachel Hawkins. Book of the month kind of got me this month. So I have a January birthday. For book of the month, when you've reached the BFF level, you get a free add-on for your birthday month, but obviously you only get that if you actually purchase a book. So I did purchase this with my credit. This book is by the author of The Wife Upstairs. And I read that last year and I was pretty meh about it. And I don't know that I necessarily would have read something else by this author unless I was hearing like a ton of good reviews on it. I have heard this one's better and it seems more up my speed. It's about 20 somethings on like a tropical vacation and something goes wrong, but I did have to kind of pick something so I could get my free add-on. So I picked this with my credit, so it didn't actually cost me any money. And then my free add-on that I got for my birthday was Piranesi. I've already read this. I really liked this. It's a short, just an easy fantasy read, very accessible. I am not like a high fantasy person, but I heard this was good and I really enjoyed it. And I'd recommend it if you're looking for kind of a short, accessible fantasy book. And then the third thing I also got from Book of the Month was these socks, which is what you get when you complete the yearly reading challenge, which I completed in December. So I got my socks in my January box. So I got my 2 books and my pair of socks, but this actually did not cost me any money because of the credit and the add-on and the free socks. So this is actually costly. And then on my birthday, my husband let me pick what we were gonna do for my birthday. So we went out to eat and then I had him take me shopping at a few of my favorite shops, one of which, of course, Barnes & Noble. Got a little footage from that. I actually missed the big Barnes & Noble sale that they had where all of their hardcover books were 50% off. And I think it went on for like 3 days and I had my gift card and I wanted to go so bad. But just to like a series of unfortunate events, I wasn't able to make it a single day. But by the time I got there on my birthday, they still had a couple things marked half off. One of which was this book, Fault Lines. Just had a really pretty cover. You can see it was 50% off. It's about a Japanese housewife, and I think she's having an affair. Just interesting, but just a really pretty book. So the cost for that was $13.99. And then I got this, Near the Bone. This is a horror book. It was one of the Goodreads nominees for best horror books of last year. I saw my favorite booktuber read it. I'm not a horror person. Like, it's not my preferred genre. It's not what I look for, but something about the description of this just kind of called to me. It's about a man and a woman. They're living in a cabin in the woods and there's something in the woods. So I think it's like a very isolated, cold type atmosphere and there's like something coming at them out of the woods. That's the horror part. Again, I'm not a big horror reader, but sometimes I just get feelings about books. I guess it is really just judging them by their cover. And sometimes I'm right, sometimes I'm very, very wrong. So we'll see how this one goes. But this book was $15.30. And then the third thing I bought at Barnes & Noble was actually this bag, which is huge, but I thought it was really cute. And I think it was, what was it, like $12.99. So I got this. And all 3 of those went on my gift card. So that was $43.44 off of my gift card, but no money out of my monthly budget. I had $6.56 left on that $50 gift card. I ended up using it towards the second book in the Raven Boys cycle, Dream Thieves. Because I read the first one earlier in the month and I really wanted the next one and I didn't want to wait to find it at a thrift store or something. So I used half of my gift card, but I didn't have enough for all of it. The book was $9.99. So it was $6.56 for my gift card. But then I did have to spend $4.03 out of my monthly total. And then next, and I'm not gonna try and defend this one, but I did purchase off Amazon for full price Ice Planet Barbarians. Was this probably available for like $2 in the Kindle version? Probably. Is this a book I could even carry with me and read in public? Absolutely not. I had seen this in Barnes & Noble and I was like, oh, it's kind of cool that they have physical copies of it. A couple days later, I saw people on TikTok talking about how this book and all of its many, many sequels had been removed from Kindle Library. I haven't seen anything else about it, so I'm going to assume they're probably back up and it was probably some temporary, God only knows why. Maybe it was even a marketing strategy. If it was, it clearly worked because it caused me to buy the physical copy because I have not read this. I have heard it is surprisingly good. You know, my expectations are bottom barrel, so who knows? But this is smut, as far as I understand it to be. And it's about a woman who is abducted by aliens, and the aliens just dump these women on an ice planet, and she ends up mating with a big blue horned alien. That's right off the back of the book. So this is alien porn, and I own it now. And I paid $13.06 for it. And next I purchased the third book in the Raven cycle. I got this one off Amazon. It was also $9.99, came to $10.59 after tax. I have read this one and the second one. So I've been reading the books I've been buying this month. The small victories. Maybe this is the change. Maybe this is the change that I was trying to make. Maybe it's finally working. And the final thing I bought was A Walk in the Woods. This was from Salvation Army. It cost 53 cents. This is about a man who was living in England for 20 years and he moves back to America and he decides he wants to reacquaint himself with America by walking the 2,100-mile Appalachian Trail. This is the boy version of Wild, which normally, like, the sound of that does not appeal to me, but I've read some of this guy's work before, and I actually like his writing. He's quite funny and, like, just very clever with his word choice. I decided I could give this a go. So I purchased 8 books this month, also a pair of socks and a bag that were book related. My total spending was $28.21, which does leave me with a $7.09 carryover to next month. I did also spend a $50 gift card and 1 book of the month credit. Of the 8 books I purchased, I've already read 3. I've read Piranesi and both of the Raven Boys books. So that's pretty good. I remember back in September, I bought like 30 something books and I don't think I'd read any of them by the time I filmed my wrap up video. So maybe this is working. Maybe I'm onto something. Maybe we're finally getting to the part where I start seeing like rewards and progress. I don't know. I'll let you guys know next month.